Hello, hi everyone. This is Vani.
Hi everyone, I'm Vani Chitkara and I was an intern at Microsoft for 2 months and I got this opportunity through the Microsoft Engage program. So a little bit about Microsoft Engage program is that it's a student program run by Microsoft, and it is for students who have completed their second year and will be going through their third year right now. And so there is a qualifying test for this program, and after you have qualified for the test, you are selected for the mentorship program. And during the course of the mentorship, you need to build a project, and your mentor evaluates that project. And based on that, either you get a direct internship or you go through like 1 or 2 interview rounds, and after that, you get an internship at Microsoft.
बिना सवाल पूछे ही सारे जवाब दे दी मैडम।
तू कट कर बीच में सवाल डाल लिया ना, अच्छे सवाल नहीं टेल।
How did you get this internship and what's the simple basic procedure about it?
Right. So, like when I was thinking of, that now is the time to get an internship. So I got to know about Engage program from Microsoft, and I applied for that program. Like it was like the form for the program was circulated by some people on the internet, and then Microsoft also was posted about it. So I applied for that program, and then I gave a test, and the test was basically on like MCQ questions based on DSA and aptitude, and there were around like 15 questions, and some of them were MCQ based and others were based on like subjective ones that we have to write the answers for the questions ourselves. So these were the questions, and after qualifying this test, we just become a mentee at Microsoft Engage program. And like after becoming a mentee, so there is a 4-week span in which we have to build a project. So like during my time at Engage, we had to build a clone of Microsoft Teams. So like we had to build a video chat application program, and like it was allowed to, like we were allowed to take help from tutorials and learn about new technologies and build the project there and there only. And during the course of a mentorship, my mentor evaluated my project and like how I was performing as a mentee. And like after 4 weeks, he told me that I'd be getting a direct internship opportunity at Microsoft. Great. So that was how my journey at Microsoft Engage was.
Okay, great. So to make it clear, first you did a 4-week mentorship, and then you got selected for a 2-month internship.
Right.
Okay. So how was your experience in the internship?
My experience was really great at Microsoft. Like being such a huge corporation, they really, they really treated the interns very well. Like we used to get a lot of attention from the HR and from our managers that, okay, wow, a new intern has come. So they had projects stored for us. So there are multiple domains in which we can intern. So I was interning at the Outlook team, Outlook mobile app team, and I was working on Android Studio. So it was a very new tech stack for me. It took a little bit time for me to like get a hold of it, but then it was a smooth sail after that. So it was a good internship experience, I'd say, and I really enjoyed my time there. Like those 2 months of internship really taught me a lot of new things, like a whole new corporate experience that I got from there.
Great, that was a good one. And like Microsoft was a very big company, so did you get personal attention in developing or learning new skills at the office?
Yeah, for sure. I got that because the teams that we got into, like they only had like one manager and around like 5 to 6 people under him, including me. Okay. So the mentor I had and the manager I had, both of them were very focused on my development. Like they wanted that, like even if I don't complete the project, I should have some takeaways from my internship, and that solely doesn't revolve around me completing the project. Like anyone can do the project that I'm doing right now, but what they want for an intern is that intern gets a corporate experience, and that intern learns a lot from their internship, whether it's a new tech stack, whether it's some corporate jargons, or like how you have team meetings and like the whole corporate culture. So that's the sole motive, that the intern should learn some new things when they are at Microsoft.
So indeed, Microsoft is good.
Yeah, it's a good place to intern and work at.
And some tips you would give to people interning at Microsoft to be able to, ace their internship?
So, like some tips from my side would be that don't be afraid to ask questions and keep on reporting about your progress to your mentor or manager. and don't have that I'll do everything by myself attitude. Like it also costed me a lot because from like generally topper people have that mentality that okay, I don't need anybody's help, I can do things by myself. But my mentor and manager specifically gave me this feedback that I need to ask for help more often, because
Don't hesitate.
if you don't ask for help, you'll get stuck at a thing for like more than more than the time you should spend on that thing, right?
Maybe an experienced person can give a
Exactly,
better
they can help you better over there. So that's the thing that I would like everyone to keep this thing in their mind, that ask more questions and don't hesitate to take help.
And one memory which you had in this internship, a good memory and a bad one too.
Yeah, the best one would be the global intern week that we had at Microsoft. So Microsoft told all the interns that we have the option to choose one hamper for ourselves.
Great.
So me being the chocolate lover, I chose that chocolate hamper, and like Jimmy O Yang was hosting that global intern week, and it was a blast. Like there were performances from Labyrinth, and there were like DJ sets and whole sketches, and we could there were some interviews from top leaders from Microsoft, and we could see like people from other like Europe, like interns from America's Microsoft and Europe's Microsoft. They were interviewing those people. So there was a good experience. And a bad memory, I'd say the only bad memory was that using that MacBook, because it used to get heated a lot, and like in the months of June you can't touch that heated laptop. So it was kind of an experience for me to work with a hardware that is not suitable for me, or like work with a hardware that I don't want to work with. So I was taught a lot of patience because of that MacBook.
So Microsoft gave her a lot of exposure and taught her patience.
It sure did.
We are super glad that we had Vani in our internship Thursday episode. Thank you so much, Vani. और बहुत ज्ञान मिला आपसे, इन सबको काफी मदद होगी इससे.
Thank you, Srishti, for inviting me, and I hope that you learned something from my interview with her today. And do like, share, and subscribe to Srishti's Rising Life. I'm an incoming software engineer at Palo Alto Networks. After the Microsoft fiasco, like I didn't get a PPO, if anybody's curious. So I didn't get a PPO, and I was literally very heartbroken and very disheartened, because I had like the future planned around it. Like, okay, what if I get a PPO? So I had a lot of BTS भी shoot करेगी.
हाँ.
सबकी पोल खोल दे कि सब ऐसे के सीजन इंटरव्यू में अच्छे दिखते हैं, बट behind the scenes सब ऐसे ही है. अरे आपने ऐसा क्या जादू चलाया कि आपको पीपीओ जो तू रिकॉर्ड कर रही है? मैंने ऐसे भी क्या अदाएं दिखाई आपने कि आपको पीपीओ मिल गया?
अभी वानी बोलती है मैं पटर इसलिए बोलती कि कुछ दिमाग से मेरे मिस ना हो जाए.
शब्द इवापोरेट हो जाएंगे, ऐसे निकल जाएंगे शब्द. कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा, लिटरली कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा.